Page 30, Jingle Bells. For 4 times, got 1 sharp. It's either in G major or E minor. So look at the end. We're ending here. Sounds like a G major chord. So I'm going to say it's probably in G major. Going to take it one hand at a time. At the beginning, you got to reach up. You're in this position actually. It's where the thumb's going to cover 2 notes, so it's here. 3 and 4 and 1. Then reach up again for the second line. You have a rest. It doesn't matter because here you're going to reach up for the C. And then reach down for the F sharp. You could use a thumb on it if you want, but it doesn't hurt to use second finger. It's fine. Lift up during the rest and move. And then you have a rest and move back down and do it again. There. On page 31, starting the second line for the refrain. Nice wrist action here, staccatos. Just the quarter notes. And then 2, 3, and 4. Next line, lift up, new phrase. 3 and 4 and so forth. Then you're going to repeat back up to the line. See the reverse repeat sign? You go back to there. Do that. Play that line again, and then the third line is the first ending. You see the one with the line? The whole line is the ending. An ending can be any number of measures long. It doesn't matter. So you played it once, you don't play it again. After you repeated it, you skip that line and go down to the bottom and do the second ending, which is the 2 with the line. And that's what you're going to do, which is similar to the third line, except the end. And one little thing I missed at the top on page 31, you're here. They want staccatos on these first 3 quarter notes. A lot of arrangements don't do that, but okay. It's 5 on the first one and then 4. Again, a nice light wrist staccato. And then connect the last one. Left hand. Left hand is going to be softer than the right because the right hand has the melody, but a nice wrist staccato here. Short, and then a couple measures later you're here, and then second line, really you're in this position for the most part until you get to the top of page 31. You're here, then you got to reach down for the octave, and then 2, 1. And then second line, move up. You're playing the same rhythm and staccato that the right hand is doing, but play it softly. We want to hear the right hand here. And then whole notes. And then the third line. It's 1, 2. You stay where you are and just move the thumb up. And then 5, 1. And then 4, 2. And then a C natural D. And then you repeat that, and then the last line is similar to that. And during the rest and the last line, you move down. So work it out one hand at a time. Make sure you got the fingering and all that. And the hand movements, the tricky parts. And then try to put it together. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do that again. Let's go to the top of page 31. We're here. Now, a couple of things about this line. Over on page 30, you've been playing legato in one hand and staccato in the other. It's not that hard when you have one long note you're holding down. But otherwise it gets tricky at the top of page 31. Here, your second measure, both hands are staccato. That's fine. But in the next measure, only the left hand staccato. Can you play legato in one hand and staccato in the other? No? It's up to you. Now also a bit on the fingering here in the last couple measures of the first line on page 31. Right hand, you're here. They say a thumb and cross over. I don't like that. I don't like crossing over the thumb if I don't have to, and you don't have to here. So I can go here, just reach down with the second finger, and that's fine. That's how I would recommend you do it. That's how I'm going to do it. I like that better. That's fine. Then going on, second line, they're both staccato. We want to hear the right hand. The end of a phrase for the right hand. Play the left hand legato. So you hear it. Rest, and you repeat that, and then the last line is similar to the third line, but you work it out slowly, as slow as you got to go. It doesn't matter, but just make the beat steady. If you have a metronome, use a metronome at a nice slow pace, and you can gradually speed it up as you learn it, because this is a happy piece. Happy doesn't mean loud, it just means happy. So it's like, use your inside voice here, don't be outside screaming and hollering yet. And then whenever you get over to page 31 on the second line, to the refrain, now you can start using the outside voice a little bit louder. But that's the right hand, you keep the left hand soft. Etc. and like that. We're going to go slow. You learn it, and then come back and do the play with me, and we'll check the notes and the rhythms. We're going to go really slow on this. I'm not doing any dynamics or anything. You can do that on your own later on. So I'm going to give us 4 counts. So go ahead and put your hands where they go to start. Here. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 4, 4. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Repeat. 4. 4. 2. Now go down to the last line. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, off.